Hey guys, it's Trigger Happy and I'm with today's video. Today, we're gonna see some anime where the main character has an extraordinary hidden power. But before we go further, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. So without further ado, let's get started. Coming with our 10 on the list, we have Jujutsu Kaisen. This anime has been dubbed, premiered in October 2020, having 24 episodes, and the genres are action, horror, demons, supernatural, school, and shonen. In this anime, idly indulging in baseless paranormal activities with the occult club, high schooler Yuji Itadori spends his days at either the club room or the hospital, where he visits his bedridden grandfather. However, this leisurely lifestyle soon takes a turn for the strange when he unknowingly encounters a cursed item, triggering a chain of supernatural occurrences. Yuji finds himself suddenly thrust into the world of curses, dreadful beings formed from human malice and negativity. Coming number 9 on the list, we have BlazBlue, Alter Memory. This anime had been dubbed, premiered in October 2013, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action and fantasy. In this anime, the story is set in December of 2199, when the streets are full of anticipation for the end of the year and the start of the new one. Amid the celebrations, word spreads that Ragnar the Blood Enge, an SS-class rebel with the highest ever bounty in his head, has appeared in the 13th hierarchical city of Kangotuchi. The apparent aim of Ragnar, or the Grim Reaper, is the destruction of the system controlling the world. To collect the bounty, a motley array of unrivaled fighters converge on Kakaguchi. Coming at number 8 on the list, we have Lance and Masks. This anime has only been subbed, premiered in October 2015, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, superpower, and fantasy. In this anime, 8 words describe the feelings of Yatoru Hanabusa. I just want to live a normal life. Unfortunately for him, as a member of the Knights of the World, his training in this ancient international order has left him with a condition he calls White Knight Syndrome. This condition causes Yatoru to instinctively act heroically and chivalrously. To protect his identity in such embarrassing moments, he carries a mask with him at all times. Then, one day, he saves the life of Makio Kyodian, the young daughter of an elite and affluent family. Little does he know that this singular act of heroism will change his life forever. Coming in number 7 list, we have Dance in the Vampire Bund. This anime has been dubbed, premiered in January 2010, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, supernatural, and vampire.
Je ne peux admettre que tu ne me reviennes pleinement.
Incroyable.
Qu'elle est belle.
In this anime, on live television, Mina Tepes, the ruler of all vampires, reveals the existence of her species to the world and states her plan to build a sanctuary in Japan for vampires, called the Vampire Bund. Using her family's wealth to pay off the nation's debt, they have agreed to let her build this safe haven for her fellow creatures of the night. But not everyone is so easily swayed by Mina's influence, as her announcement brings about conflict with humans who believe that the Queen's quest for peace is a facade. Akira Kuburagi does not believe in vampires and gets uneasy whenever they are brought up, although he has yet to realize why. Apart from suffering a head injury a year ago, he lives on blissfully until he meets Mina. She triggers within him memories of a life he had long forgotten, and he soon begins protecting her without understanding why. But Akira's secret is far stronger than he could ever have thought possible. He discovers that he is a werewolf, sworn from birth to protect the Vampire Queen, even if it costs him his life. Coming in number 6 on the list, we have Dragon's Quest, Dai's Great Adventure. This anime has only been subbed, premiered in October 2020, having more than 9 episodes, and the genres are action, adventure, fantasy, and shonen. In this anime, a long time ago, there was a valiant swordsman who came to be known simply as the hero. There was a demon who had caused people suffering. The hero and his companions arrived to challenge the demon to a battle, and by combining their powers, the battle was brought to a swift conclusion. With no one around to cause trouble, the island became a quiet place where everyone could live together in peace. Several years later, the demon is revived. Our present-day protagonist, Dai, lives on a remote island in the southern seas and dreams of becoming a hero. When he hears about the demon's revival, Dai and his friends take it upon themselves to stop him and the evil force that revived him. Along the way, Dai discovers the identity of the hero, the truth behind the evil force who revived the demon, and Dai's own hidden powers that serve us in times of peril. Coming to our 5 list, we have SSSS Gridman. This anime has been dubbed, premiered October 2018, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, sci-fi, and mecha.
このままじゃ負けちゃうよ。なんとかならないんですか？
ならない。アクセスコードグリッドマンキャリバー。
In this anime, Yuta Hibiki wakes up in the room of Rika Takarada and notices 2 things. He has no memories, and he can hear a mysterious voice calling his name from a nearby room. On further inspection, he finds a robot, which introduces itself as Hyper Agent Gridman behind the screen of an old computer. Much to Yuta's surprise, Rika cannot hear Gridman, nor can she see the ominous monsters looming over a thick fog as it envelops the town outside. Another giant monster materializes in the city and proceeds to wreak havoc. Amidst the confusion, Yuta is once again drawn to the old computer and merges with Gridman. Suddenly, he appears in the middle of the battle and is forced to fight the monster. Together, with Rika and fellow classmate Shu Utsumi, Yuta forms the Gridman Alliance to defeat the monsters plaguing the city and to find whoever is responsible for their emergence. Coming with on the list, we have Radiant. This anime has been dubbed, premiered October 2018, having 42 episodes, and the genres are action, adventure, fantasy, and magic. In this anime, Seth is an aspiring wizard living in a pastoral village under the watchful eye of his mentor. Like all wizards, he is an infected, one of the few people that have survived contact with the nemesis, creatures that fall from the sky and contaminate all they touch. His encounter gave him powers and led him to choose a path that seemed to be perfect, to become someone who hunts and fights the nemesis. But Seth longs for a quest that goes beyond the simple hunt for monsters. He wants to find the place they come from, Radiant, and destroy it. Along with the other wizards, he travels the world in search of Radiant, under the sinister eye of the Inquisition. Coming in with 3 in this, we have Assassin's Pride. This anime has been dubbed, premiered October 2019, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, drama, fantasy, romance, seinen, and magic.
Vampire!
In this anime, on the brink of extinction, mankind has downsized and now solely resides in the city-state of Flandor, living in cities encased by glass domes. Beyond the domes exist vicious lycanthropes who thrive in the darkness. Among the citizens inside, a clear distinction between the nobility and commoners is in place. The blood of nobles enables them to utilize mana, granting them abilities that exceed human limits and greatly assist them in defeating lycanthropes. Already 13 years of age, noble Melida Angel has yet to manifest her mana and attends an elite academy where she is mistreated for her lack thereof. In order to help her, Kufa Vampire is ordered by the Angel family to become Melida's tutor. While Kufa seems to be a mere mentor, an ulterior motive lurks behind his job. He is to assassinate her if he confirms that she does not possess mana. Come in return list, we have Darwin's Game. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at January 2020, having 11 episodes, and the genres are action, sci-fi, mystery, superpower, and shonen. In this anime, high school student Kaname Sudo receives an invitation from a classmate to play Darwin's Game, a mobile game which he has never heard of. However, as soon as he opens the application, a green snake suddenly pops out from his phone screen and bites his neck, leaving him unconscious. Waking up in the infirmary without any signs of a snake bite, he is told by the school to take the rest of the day off. Although he is puzzled by what has happened, he dismisses the surreal experience as a hallucination and boards the train home. Unfortunately, his curiosity gets the better of him, and he uses the application once again. As the application appears to be just like any other battle game, Kaname breathes out a sigh of relief and decides to start his first match. Finally, coming number 1 on the list, we have The God of High School. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at July 2020, having 13 episodes, and the genres are action, sci-fi, adventure, comedy, supernatural, martial arts, and fantasy. In this anime, the God of High School tournament has begun, seeking out the greatest fighter among Korean high school students. All martial arts styles, weapons, means, and methods of attaining victory are permitted. The prize? One wish for anything desired by the winner. Taekwondo expert Jin Mori is invited to participate in the competition. There, he befriends karate specialist Han Dai-wei and swordsman Yumi Ra, who have both entered for their own personal reasons. Mori knows that no opponent will be the same, and that the matches will be the most ruthless he has ever fought in his life. But instead of being worried, this prospect excites him beyond belief. A secret lies beneath the facade of a transparent test of combat prowess the tournament claims to be. One that has Korean political candidate Park Moo-jin watch every fight with expectant, hungry eyes.